Hey guys, thank you so much for all the love and support you are showing on this series. This is part 26 of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. In this part, we are still continuing the Lone Wolf side quest, and in that, we are gonna meet Remus Lupin. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and with that said, let's do this. 5 stars to pass, 3 hours. Yeah. Okay, admit, done. Chat, done. Think, done. Over here, done. Listen, done. Joke, done. 2 stars completed. Talk, done. Ask, done. Consider, done. 3 stars. Piece together will not be finished. You know what? Let's get it. 10 more. Give it a boost, shall we? Yeah. Buy gems, add 10 energy, okay. Piece together, done. Listen, done. That should give us our 5th star, and it is. Admit 1, and well, we have to wait. So yeah, I'm back, and now let's finish admit. Admit is finished. Get it. Chat is done. Over here is done. Joke is done. And that should give us a 5th star, and it did. 5 stars, collect. So you weren't attacked by a werewolf after all. It was all just a misunderstanding. I'm so relieved. I mean, you must be rather relieved, Peepa. And rather guilty for letting the werewolf rumor get so out of hand. When in reality I ran from a hippogriff and got attacked by a tree. Peepa, don't worry about me, gaming. It's better for myself and the school to have answers than to live with what ifs. That reminds me, I need to start cleaning up the rumor that there is a werewolf at Hogwarts. Thank you, Gaming and Shiara, for helping me remember. And for stopping me from letting fear get in the way of the answers I truly wanted and needed. And that's done. I feel the same way, Gaming. I was so sure I had hurt Peepa that I would never be able to forgive myself. But you never lost faith in me and kept me going even when I doubted myself. I suppose what I'm trying to say is thank you for helping me with everything, Gaming. You're welcome, Shiara. But I'm not sure I have really helped you with everything without knowing why this happened in the first place. That bottle you gave to the wizard you made at the training grounds, was it a wolfsbane potion? Is that why you were afraid to attack Peepa because you gave your wolfsbane potion? I can't say. Shiara, you know you can trust me with the full truth, right? I'm sorry. I don't understand. Is it because you thought I was spying on you and that wizard in the training grounds? Because I honestly... Sorry, Gaming, I have to go and prepare for the full moon. It's tonight after all. And there she goes, without our answers. Yep. Use the memory potion is done. Let's talk to Ben. Yeah, so basically Peepa... That story is fully understood, and now let's see what is Chiara hiding. Talk to Ben. There should be a charm that wards against bad puns. Can you believe that one kid still practices the levitation charm? I hope you had a charming class today. Just a bit of Professor Humor there. And now let's talk to Ben. You looked upset all through the charms class, Gaming. Is it about the werewolf attack? Because rumor has it the girl actually saw a hippogriff, not a werewolf, and was scratched by a tree as she ran. Glad to hear the truth has got around so quickly. So is it true? That's such a relief to hear, especially since tonight is a full moon. There are still hundreds of reasons I won't go out in the dark alone, but at least now I can cross werewolves off the list. By the way, have you had a chance to talk with Shiara about the wizard we saw her meeting with? I asked her about it, but she wouldn't give me any answers. Why do you ask? I've been doing some thinking about what we saw that night, and there's something I've decided I need to do. And what is that? Okay, 1 hour. 13 stars. Question, done. Discuss, done. That should be the first star. Talk, done. Okay. Listen, done. That's the second star. Question, done. That's halfway the third star. Okay, discuss. Confirm. Well, I can't do that right now. I can just do one. And I'll have to wait. Okay, so we are back. Let's finish discussing this. Discuss, done. That should be the third star. It is. Talk, done. Okay, listen, done. That's the 4th star, and now we need 5 more. Question, done. Okay, this is 4. This is 4, right? Discuss is done, and we just need another one. Yep, we got it. Discuss is done. That should give us our 5th star, and it did. 5 stars left. You're thinking of reporting the wizard we saw meeting with Ciara to Dumbledore? Think about it, Gaming. He's a stranger on Hogwarts grounds, doing some sort of business with a classmate. It's only natural we should report him, right? I'm not so sure about this. Why not? Don't you think the wizard could be a threat? Based on what we have seen, it does seem like he could be a threat. If you think he is dangerous, then why not tell Dumbledore? I just don't feel comfortable reporting him without talking to Ciara first. I don't want to get her into trouble or put her in even more danger. So please, Ben, don't tell Dumbledore. I'm not so sure, Gaming. Reporting him still feels like the smartest thing to do. But if you have a convincing reason why I shouldn't tell Dumbledore, I will consider it. We don't have all the facts. Yeah, we don't have 4 with Ben, so we can't do that. Because we don't have all the facts, and you know where jumping to conclusion gets us. With the whole school in a panic over a werewolf attack, that didn't happen. I like jumping to conclusions, it helps me keeping me safe. But I admit, there could be more to Ciara's meeting with this wizard than we realize. So will you promise me not to report the wizard to Dumbledore? At least not until I can convince Ciara to tell me what's going on. Trust me, if I find out the wizard is dangerous, I will warn Dumbledore myself. Alright, Gaming, I promise I won't tell Dumbledore. But I may have already let it slip to some of our classmates that we were in immediate danger. How many? A few dozen. I better go and find Ciara and get some answers quickly then. And yeah, earn stars is done. Collect 25 XP. Talk to Ben is done. Let's find Ciara, shall we? This music is also so good. Open, collect, corridor, talk to Ciara. Okay, where is Ciara? There she is. Ciara, I know you're probably busy preparing for the full moon night tonight, but I'm sorry, Gaming, but I'm on my way to meet up with Snape. Ciara, please, we need to talk. I need to know what's going on with that wizard. Do you really give him your Wolfsman potion? If so, why? I'm sorry, Gaming, but this is just one thing that's going to have to stay a secret. But that's just it. It might not stay a secret for much longer. What? Ben knows about the wizard you met with, and he's been warning people about him. What? No, what can't get out of about him? I can't believe you told Ben what you saw at the training grounds. I need to go. No, Ciara, wait. Please listen to what really happened. I just hope you believe me. And well, it's 3 hours, 5 stars to pass. So yeah, to give you guys a little bit of context, what I did was I sort of finished this minigame, most of the minigame outside of record. So let's do listen. Listen, done. And this should explain is 1. And this should be the final part. Answer 2. That should give the final star. No, it didn't. Reassure is way too much. Let's do clarify. And that should give the final star. It did. 5 stars. Let's collect this. When you told me you knew about what happened in the training grounds, I panicked. I assumed you must have spied on me because I wouldn't answer your questions. But it seems like I was wrong. I'm sorry, gaming. I jumped to conclusions. That's alright, Chiara. I'm just happy you believe me. If you had bad intentions, I doubt you would have bothered to warn me about what Ben's been saying. I just hope no one's already found him. Why? Why is it so important you keep him a secret? Chiara, I know you said this was one thing you had to keep secret. But please, can't you tell me what this is all about? I can't. Chiara, I managed to convince Ben not to say anything to Dumbledore, but only just barely. I want to help you, but I don't know if I can if you won't tell me what's going on. For all I know, Ben could be right. You and Hogwarts, for that matter, could be in danger. Part of me wants to tell you, but this isn't just my secret. How can I be so sure that I can trust you? I care about you. Because I care about you, Chiara, and I would never do anything to hurt you. Even though I've been pushing you away, I'm sure you have your reasons, even if I don't understand them. You have so much trust in me. Perhaps it's time I start showing you some trust back. So will you tell me what's going on so I can help you? No. But come to the training grounds and I'll show you. And then you will see why it's so important to keep this a secret. Okay, that's done. Let's go to the training grounds. Final task of the third part of Loadville. So let's do this. Learn Chiara's secret. That should be our final part. Learn Chiara's secret. Have you been waiting long? Not at all, Chiara. I just left the shack. Bork. And I see you have brought Borfus along as well. More like he decided to come along, honestly. The little pup seems to follow me everywhere. Who's this? Were you followed, Chiara? No, I'm Gaming Boy. It's alright, I brought Gaming here to meet you. You can trust him. He even knows I'm a werewolf. Then it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Remus Lupin, but you can just call me Lupin. You have never brought a friend of yours before, Chiara. I wouldn't call us friends exactly, but gaming has been helping me out. So because I trust him and because he deserves some real answers, I figured it's time I explain why Lupin is here and what's been going on. So yeah, it's 8 hours. Notice, listen, realize, talk, follow along, consider, pet, recall, think, ask about, chat, ask question. And with that, we should be done. So yeah, we are finally doing this. Let's do listen. That's done. Notice. Okay, realize is done. Chat is done. Think is done. Discuss Wolfsbane is done. Ask question is done. And finally, recall is done, and that should give us our first star, and it did. Collect. You're a werewolf, Lupin? Since I was a young child, yes. And for the past 2 months, Chiara's been giving you wolfsbane potions? Yes, he was having trouble making one himself. I'd been searching for a way to make my own wolfsbane potion since it was discovered. It's out of my skill level to brew, but I knew I had to try. I can't afford the ingredients, however, so I went looking for them instead. I'd been searching the Forbidden Forest for ingredients for days when I run into Chiara. How did you get onto the Hogwarts ground unnoticed? Let's just say I know a safe passage through the trees. I can't tell you how grateful I am this little pup led Chiara to me. Borf! No, I am the one who should be grateful for meeting Lupin. It's made me realize how many werewolves out there who aren't as fortunate as I am now. That's why I've decided upon a new tree. I'm going to create a better, more accessible way for werewolves to manage their condition. If anyone can do this, it's you, Chiara. Thanks, gaming, and to think this all started because I gave Lupin my wolfsbane potion. Your wolfsbane potions? I thought you said those were spare potions. Chiara, what have you done? Be honest. Those wolfsbane potions I gave you, they were my own and only supply. So that's why you were so worried about what happened last full moon. You hadn't taken your wolfsbane potions. So you've been going without, knowing fully well how dangerous that can be when you transform? I know, but when I heard your story, Lupin, I knew I had to help. But because of a shortage, there wasn't enough aconite to make wolfsbane potions for the two of us. You had never had a peaceful transformation before, Lupin. And you looked so tired and desperate. So I figured you needed it more than I did and made the decision to give mine to you. You must think giving away my wolfsbane potion was responsible, don't you think, gaming? Well, it's what we do, so not at all. Not at all, Chiara. I think it was quite brave and selfless of you. I don't know about brave or selfless, I just did what I thought was right. Gaming is absolutely correct and clearly a good judge of character. But that doesn't change the fact that what you did was still dangerous and reckless. Are you mad, Lupin? How could I be mad after you sacrificed so much for me? In fact, it's because I am so grateful that this must be the end of our arrangement. What do you mean, Lupin? I can't keep accepting wolfsbane potion from you, Chiara. In fact, it's better if I stay away from you or anyone for that matter from now on. What? No. Why? It's not safe for you and Hogwarts. I'll be extra cautious from now on. Gaming and I will ensure no one finds out about you. I'm afraid you can't change my mind on this. It's in your best interest, Chiara. But what will you do, Lupin? I'll manage. There are worse things to lose than control. At least take tonight's wolfsbane potion. I can't. I have been far too much of a burden already. Please, take it. One dose won't help me anyway. I don't know. It's too late for the potion to work on me, Lupin. You know that it must be taken every day the week leading up to the full moon to work at all. Yes, but tonight's dose can mean the difference between you having complete control or no control at all. You should take it, Lupin. Chiara makes sense and I can tell that this means a lot to her. Alright, I'll take it. But then I must be off. But before I go, do you mind if I talk to Gaming privately, Chiara? I suppose not. I'll be just a minute and then I'll come and say a proper goodbye. And yeah, let's see what he is gonna talk. I realize, Gaming, that I'm not really in a position to ask this, but will you watch over Chiara after I'm gone? She needs a friend who can keep her and the school safe should anything happen. I wish I could be that person, but you heard Chiara. She doesn't consider me as a friend. So she says, but I don't think she really means it. I believe she's afraid of letting anyone get too close in case she hurts them or scares them off. I was the same way before I met my friends. What can I do to convince her that she can trust me? Stay by her side during tonight's full moon. It will be a tough transformation for Chiara without the effects of the whirlwind potions. Take her mind off of her transformation. Show her that fear won't keep you away. Remind her of what's important. Trust me, it was a lot easier to make it to the sunrise when I knew I had friends by my side. That's great advice, Lupin. I promise I'll always be there for Chiara and do whatever I can to help her. In fact, I think I'll ask her to hang out in the courtyard before the full moon rises. Clearly, I can rest easy knowing Chiara has someone like you supporting her. I wish you farewell and good luck gaming. The full moon will be rising soon. And there goes Lupin. So basically we're going to see a transformation. Part 3 is complete. Let's collect.